What's wrong with you?
Is reading? Are you reading about nature? Oh wow, that's really hard. That was my chair. Our car camping video was in 2018.
4 years ago?
Yeah. And we went to Ocean Shores, right? That's where we typically car camp at?
That's one of the places we've gone several times. Yeah.
Okay.
So since our last video in 2018, we sold the Pontiac 5 and bought a Prius. So here's a little bit about it.
Got a good deal on Prius.
Yep, that's it. And then we sold the Pontiac.
Mm.
I was really sad about it. I was kind of like nervous though, but when we got in the Prius, it felt a lot bigger than I thought it would. So, you know, I had some confidence that we could still car camp in it.
I think it's much better car camping, honestly.
Oh.
Because of the length, for me at least.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
It's longer?
Mm-hmm.
Man, that Prius is like Mary Poppins' purse.
The nice thing about the Pontiac was it had all sorts of... It had little compartments and stuff in the rear that were kind of fun to store stuff in it, as well as it had plastic bumpers like all around. So that thing could take a hit from anything. And
We're talking about the Pontiac, right?
The Pontiac could take a hit from anything. You could back it into a tree and...
You can get hit on I-5.
Yeah, cars that bounced off that bumper twice and there's no damage. Like, not even scratches.
So typically, we just store all of our stuff in our Pontiac, but we were planning on doing a 2-week trip, so we knew that we were going to need more cargo space. So we bought a budget-friendly overhead cargo from Amazon, and it was great, amazing, waterproof overhead cargo, but it does have its quirks, so we're going to talk about that. And also, we'll do another video in the future of our setup and what it looks like inside the Pontiac when we're camping.
Waterproof cargo carrier. It's awesome for the price and awesome for like functionality. Like it would definitely serves its purpose, especially if you don't have a roof rack. It also is kind of annoying to get in and out of, so like once you put it in, you kind of don't want to have to pull it back out again anytime soon. It's a 5-minute commitment every time you want to fully open it, at least, and maybe longer. And then getting it reorganized again for like aerodynamics and just making it kind of fit full so it doesn't flap and stuff like that. Under freeway speeds, like 45 and below, it doesn't have to be very well managed. It's fine. Once you start getting above 50, 60, 70, 80 miles an hour, it really has to be managed pretty well, or it makes a ton of noise and sounds awful. It's a problem.
Right.
Water, as far as dry waterproofing, I had zero issue with any water getting inside, and we did go through some rain on the first couple days. Not an issue at all. Like, everything was bone dry inside of that thing. It worked really well. As long as you have it zipped up correctly, and as long as you have, there's a flap that goes over the zipper, as long as that's on correctly.
Why are we so far apart?
I don't know.
We hate each other.
Why are you so close?
Oh.
So we're totally falling in love with this van life idea, but we're going to talk about our thoughts about vans versus RVs after seeing a few vans, many vans actually at Yosemite. If you have a van or an RV, please drop your opinions in the comment section.
I wanted to talk about our opinions on vans because there's vans everywhere.
Yeah, vans are the new hot and heavy thing.
Yeah.
We love them. We've toured a couple of them now and kind of walked through them. They're freaking awesome.
Yeah.
I'd love to build one out, but I have a suspicion, like especially the tall vans, the ones I actually would want, are really expensive. Like at minimum, like 25 plus grand probably to get a decent newish one, cleaner one. So $25,000 just for that, and then a lot of people are putting in at least 5 or 10 grand in to build them out. If that's if you do it yourself. If you're gonna pay somebody, I think it's more like 20 to 30 or more. Sky's the limit. If you're buying them new, they can be 50, 60 plus easy $1,000 just for the van. If they're built out, add another 30 plus if you want a pro build on them. So I think we're leaning away from them, right? We're leaning towards something.
Like an RV, I think.
Yeah, maybe a smaller RV. It serves a lot of the same purposes, sleeps more people, already built out, and I can find a decent used one in the like $20,000 range.
Oh yeah. So I think we should end the video there because you need to go to the boat shop. But maybe some sailboat videos in the future.
Maybe.
Maybe. Think about it.
Gotta get this sailboat cleaned up and finished and on the water. That's
Yeah.
what matters. Sailing. Not working on sailboats, but sailing.
And then we'll talk a little bit more about our actual Yosemite trip next time.
Yes.
Say bye, Nico. Bye, Nico.
Bye, Nico.
But you're such a...
Bye, Nico. So, it's El Cap on your left. Cap don't win. Oh, really?